Good day everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my anthurium magnificum care. So let's go. I've got this plant for about 2 years now, and so far the leaves are looking pretty good. These are the adult leaves. It has been a while, but so far they do not rot or wither away. They just stand pretty strong. And every time during the growing season, small little leaves will emerge. This was one of the leaves that I got last year. So to date, the size is pretty much the same as the older leaf. As you can see, this is about 63 centimeter in length. And of course, for this year, the growing season, this is what I got. This is the baby one, but this came first. Right now it's about 10 centimeter, and let me show you another fresh one that just came 6 days ago. Look at this size. This was 6 days ago. It was growing rapidly. Look at it compared to the leaf last year. Oh, it's almost half the size now, and you can literally come back after 2 hours and then the size of this leaf would have probably increased a little. It is just growing so fast. As what I said, that was 6 days ago and it was a very, very small leaf. And by the time now, it has already grown to half the size. I would estimate this about 23 centimeter. Yeah, 23 centimeter, and I'll give it about maybe 2 weeks for it to grow to be of this size. Of course, we have got to maintain a proper care, proper watering for this pot. So for the soil of this anthurium magnificum, give it a very airy soil, a very loose mix. So for mine, I'm usually just using like perlite and also rice husk for these plants, and I see that it has grown pretty well. So you do not want anything that is chunky or retain too much moisture or water, because in that way it is prone to root rot, and you wouldn't want root rot for this beautiful plant because it has got a huge potential for the leaves to grow really huge, and it will be really pleasing and happy to look at. And for now, what I can say is that it is one of my favorite plant. Every time when I look at it, I am really happy because of the beautiful veins that it has from the top that comes down, and it's super obvious. And when you look at it from afar, oh, it's so beautiful. It's like an artwork. And in terms of the coloring wise, new leaf will probably take it will start off like bronzy brownish color, and as it matures, it will develop into this, dark green form, which is something I really like. And these are the back of the leaf. I'm trying to let it get as much sun as possible, even from the back, and they are able to conduct photosynthesis. And be sure on a weekly or maybe once every 2 weeks, you use a brush to brush off the surface dust. And for me, sometimes I do use a wet cloth to wipe the surface, just to get rid of any dust, or in case there are any dirt accumulated on the surface, it is good to wipe it away and dust it away so that it can get proper sunlight. And don't forget, scarring, it will remain there forever, so you got to be really careful about that. This is just one of the air plant that happened to come down, so it loves to come around the leaves. I mean, we can retain it there. For the texture of the leaf, it is quite thick. It has got this like leathery texture. It's quite thick. Yeah, look at that. Probably about 1 mm in thickness, like super thick. So you can see, pretty hardy plant. Really easy to take care in terms of watering wise. It will take about twice a week. Sorry for that jet engine. Okay, down to the watering twice a week. You do not need to water so much. I think twice a week will do. And for misting, I mist this plant once every 2 days. It will appreciate some mist to give it a little bit of moisture and to let it evaporate. Really depends on your soil also. If yours is like super loose soil, maybe watering every 3 days. Yeah, that'd be good too. For sun, it appreciates a lot of sunlight, but of course it has to be indirect, and hopefully you are placing your plant in a south facing window. Yeah, because for mine, I never put it under any direct sunlight, just in case they are like burning at the side, so you got to be really careful. And I'll show you, let me show you my brush. So sometimes you want to use your makeup brush. This is my tip. I will use makeup brush to give them some touch up every now and then, just to make sure that if it's gentle for your skin, it is gentle for your plant. Always remember that. So they need some cosmetic aspect as well. Yeah, so this is really gentle for them. Do not use paintbrush because paintbrush is kind of tough, so this is really soft. Remember, the surface of the leaf is like the skin on our face, so you really want to take good care of it. Use it to dust away the dust. In this case, it can absorb all the sunlight that you provided, and as I mentioned earlier, you should be in direct but really bright sunlight, indirect, and it cannot take heat up. I think it can only take up to maybe 36 degrees or so. Anything hotter than that will be too scorchy for the leaves already. Don't forget, it's a tropical plant, so you want to provide it an environment that is really tropical. And for fertilizing, I fertilize my plant once a month, not too much, once a month. And now that I have got this new leaf going, oh, hold on. Now that I've got this new leaf, sorry for that jet engine again. Okay, so now that I've got this like new leaf, I will fertilize it once every 3.5 weeks because it needs all the fertilizer and grow up to be of this size. Yeah, it's a huge plant. Look, compare my brush size to this leaf, maybe my hand. Compared to the leaf, okay, I think it's about like 3.5 my palm size. Yeah, so you want to fertilize it once every 3.5 weeks for growing season. And the way you fertilize it is that you try not to fertilize or pour the water directly on the roots because they contain fertilizer. I mean, that's something that I do. I'm not sure about whether if there's any logic behind, but for me, when I pour fertilizer, I don't pour it directly onto the roots. I will go around the roots. Like for example, if this is the root, the way I water is I water at the side. But of course, if you have pellets, the pellet form like those like bead-like fertilizer. If this is the root, you will want to place the fertilizer around the roots. You know, you don't want to put all concentrated on top of the roots. That's something that I do. It's just one tip. Okay, so after this brushing, later I'm just going to mist it. And yeah, that's all. This is how I care for my anthurium magnificum. Hi, baby leaf. Alright. So guys, if you love my video, click on the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos to come, and click on the notification bell every time when I upload new videos. You'll be notified. Yeah. Please like and subscribe, and do share my videos so that more people can come to have better knowledge how to take care of their anthurium magnificum and make it a successful one. Bye guys, and take care. Share my video.